All right, yo. It's 8:29 p.m., July 31st, 2026. And I went to this club at Tallahassee, Florida between October 1st, 2018 or December 10th, 2018. I don't remember the exact month, but I do vividly remember I left Detroit September 30th, 2018, and I came back to Tallahassee, Florida by October 1st, 2018. And I left Tallahassee, Florida and went to St. George, South Carolina, December 10th, 2018. So listen, I went to this club. I think it was Club Bajas. I was just looking it up on Google trying to remember the name because I don't remember the name of it, but I think it was Club Bajas. I think. Um, I went in the club. I went and got a couple double shots. I still remember it was this lady that was sitting next to me, sitting on the right side of me at the bar, and some dude saw her looking at me, and he walked over, like whispering in her ear and slapped her on the ass, and then walked off. I guess that was him basically claiming no girl, whatever. And then a couple minutes later, I took a couple more shots, and then I went outside in the car. I had that all white 2018 Charge RT at the time, and I remember I just sat down in the car. I was planning on going back in there, but I said, man, let me let this buzz mellow out right quick, because I started feeling kind of lightheaded. I went in the car, yo, and passed out completely. Woke up the next day, the sun was completely up, yo. It was in the morning time. Every single car in that parking lot was gone, yo. My car was just sitting by itself in the middle of that parking lot. If anything happened to me, if anybody got in that car with me, somebody please let me know as soon as possible, yo. If anybody got a video or a footage of anything that happened that was anything that was negative, somebody please let me know. I don't remember the exact day. I don't remember the exact month. I just know it was between October 1st, 2018 and December 10th, 2018. And I remember arguing back and forth on the phone with this lady named Yolanda on this same exact night, yo. She was cussing me out and shit like that. Yolanda was from Detroit. I got her number in Detroit. She was like 40-something years old. Yolanda was way older than me. I'd never had sex with Yolanda, though. Me and her never had sex. You know what I'm saying? I did, like, grab her on her ass a couple times, but we never got to having sex with each other. But she was on the phone with me arguing back and forth with me because I told her I was about to go in the club, but she was mad at me about that. And like I said, yo, this is between October 1st, 2018 and December 10th, 2018 in Tallahassee, Florida. I think it was Club Bajas because I just looked it up on the Google Maps, and I remember what the parking lot looked like because I remember waking up the next day and every single car being completely gone up out of that parking lot. And I came back to my, I was staying at my sister Alicia crib at the time, my twin sister's place. And I remember coming back to her crib like later on that same day, but later on, like probably like an hour later, when I drove back to her spot, and she just had kind of sort of like an upset look on her face. So I just assumed maybe some college kids recorded that car that was sitting out there. You know what I'm saying? But if anything else happened, somebody let me know, yo. Somebody let me know as soon as possible. I went in that club by myself, and I said that I'm gonna go back in there. I walked up out of there, and I said to myself, I'm gonna go back in there in a minute. Let me just, because when I took them shots, I feel kind of lightheaded, yo. And I walked up out of there, laid back in the car, and woke up. The next thing I remember was waking up the next day. So maybe they spiked my drink, and that's the reason why I'm recording this video right now, trying to see if something happened that night. Because if the person that was the bartender spiked my drink, I just remember I remember sitting next to this one lady, yo. This I think she was like caramel skin, you know what I'm saying? Kind of sort of like slim thick, kind of curvy. And she was just kind of sort of looking at me sitting at the bar. And then I saw this dude come up to her and like say something in her ear, start whispering in her ear. And then he slapped her on the ass, and then he walked away. And I grabbed a couple more shots. And when I felt a little lightheaded, I was like, man, let me go outside for a minute. I just wanted to like mellow out my buzz because I felt kind of lightheaded. I was like, man, let me just go sit in the car, just stay on the safe side. And I did the right thing because that was the last thing I remember was getting in the car. Got in the car, laid back, and then woke up literally the very next day, yo. Don't remember anything from the time I laid back in the car to the time I woke up. I mean, in between the time I laid back in the car and woke up. Like I said, this is between October 1st, 2018 and December 10th, 2018. And I'm trying to remember what I had on, yo. I was in that 2018 all-white Charge RT, yo. And I believe it was Club Bajas because it had like a real big parking lot. They had that little metal rail out there where people stand in line at and stuff like that. And I remember you had to be 18 years old or older to get in there. I think it was on that particular night you had to be 18 years old or older to get in there. And I'm trying to remember, yo, because I think it was some type of a specific, like, damn. I don't remember the exact day, yo. So somebody let me know if anything got recorded of me, or if anybody got like anything that's illegal or anything, or somebody just let me know, yo, because I still to this day think something negative was stated about me or some type of lie was told. I bless everybody.